Foxborough, Mass. New York Jets interim coach Jeff Ulbrich, who inherited the team 3 weeks ago after the abrupt firing of Robert Saleh, stood at the podium, eyes glazed, voice shaking at times. He was trying to make sense of a once promising season that appears all but lost. "I'm pissed, they're pissed," Ulbrich said of the players. "I'm hurt, they're hurt." The Jets 2-6 dropped their 5th straight game, a demoralizing 25-22 loss to the New England Patriots on Sunday at Gillette Stadium. It was one of the franchise's lowest points in recent memory, and Ulbrich, sharing his post-game message to the team, called it a moment of darkness. 3 weeks ago, the Jets were playing for a share of first place in the AFC East. Now, they're tied for last with the Patriots, 2-6, who, despite losing quarterback Drake May concussion in the second quarter, outscored the Jets in the second half 18-9. The Jets are a star-laden team with a future Hall of Fame quarterback, and they have collapsed in spectacular fashion. I mean, 5 losses in a row is pretty damn dark, tight end Tyler Conklin said, amplifying Ulbrich's words. 1 or 2 losses in a row can get dark. This sucks. As Aaron Rodgers deadpanned, "I've been in the darkness. You have to go in there and make peace with it." Unlike one of Rodgers' retreats, there's no guarantee this will end anytime soon, based on the way the Jets played against the struggling Patriots, who snapped a 6-game losing streak. In a virtual must-win situation, the Jets lost a game that seemed impossible to lose. They became the first team since 2012 to lose with 0 giveaways and less than 250 yards allowed, according to ESPN research. It happened to Rodgers in 2012, and the Green Bay Packers lost to the Seattle Seahawks in the famous Hail Mary game. The Jets seemed ill-prepared, as the offense wasted 3 timeouts in the first quarter and took a delay of game penalty on a pivotal 2-point conversion in the fourth quarter. They also were undermined by kicker Greg Zuerlein, who missed a field goal and an extra point. The continuation of a season-long slump that has put his roster spot in jeopardy. He has missed 6 field goals, twice as many as his 2023 total. "We did not execute in critical moments," said Ulbrich, whose team gave up the lead twice in the last 7 minutes. "We say that's not who we are, but it's who we are until we demonstrate otherwise." Team owner Woody Johnson recently called this probably his best roster in 25 years. At 2-3, he fired Saleh, expecting the move to spark the team. The Jets also traded for star wide receiver Davante Adams and welcomed back pass rusher Hassan Reddick, who made his debut Sunday after a lengthy holdout. There has been no spark. Reddick was a non-factor, recording no tackles and 2 quarterback pressures in 26 defensive snaps. He was on the field for 5 of the last 8 plays on the Patriots' 12-play game-winning drive, which culminated with Ramondre Stevenson's 1-yard touchdown run with 22 seconds left. "As of right now, I have nothing to say as far as the holdout," said Reddick, who refused to answer several questions about it. "The only thing that I'm worried about right now is what can I do to be better? What can I do to get myself fully up to speed?" Adams, 4 catches for 54 yards, had another quiet game, though his presence created opportunities for Garrett Wilson, 5 catches for 113 yards. Otherwise, the offense sputtered, appearing confused at times. Plays came in slowly from the sideline, and players occasionally didn't know where to line up. Rodgers seemed exasperated at times, though he held his tongue afterward. "On one of the timeouts, we were lagging out of the huddle," he said. "1, I was trying to get the protection right. 1, I felt like we could have gotten off, but it was fine to take a timeout there. Yeah," he concluded, "our operation was a little slow at times. I'm pissed, they're pissed. I'm hurt, they're hurt." Jets interim coach Jeff Ulbrich. On the delay of game, which moved the 2-point try back to the 7-yard line, Rodgers said he didn't like the play call versus their defensive look. So, he let the play clock expire, figuring that was better than wasting another timeout. Ultimately, his pass failed. Instead of a 24-17 lead, it was 22-17, which didn't last long. For Rodgers, who was 17 for 28 for 233 yards and 2 short touchdowns, this marked the 3rd 5-game losing streak of his career. His mission in New York was to change the culture of a star-crossed franchise, but that hasn't happened. He bristled when asked about that, saying the question was a little dramatic. The NFL is hard, he said. It's hard to win. It's harder when you make it difficult on yourself. Since replacing Saleh, Ulbrich has presided over a defense that has allowed 85 points in 3 games, well above its average. He has continued to call the defensive plays, but that could change soon. I'll take a hard look at everything, he said. If that's one of the things that could help us, then it'll definitely be on the table.